Demon Slayer is carried by its animation, right? We've heard it all before. Demon Slayer is mid. Got a generic storyline. It's carried by its animation. Well, it's obviously been one of the more popular animes over the past couple years, right?
You're goddamn right.
Now it's obvious its animation has been a strong point, but I wanted to find out why people like the anime besides its animation. So I asked this on TikTok. Check it out. Give me 3 reasons why Demon Slayer is great, but you can't say it's animation. Yo, this video blew up and I had over 700 comments. Of course, I had some trolls or some clowns like this or this. And then I had some that said the only reason was for Nezuko.
That's fucking illegal.
Let's cut to it. If you agree with the top 5 reasons I found, let me know in the comments below. The most common answer I found was story. Now, this may be one of the more controversial reasons to some, but to me, this was obvious. You hear the naysayers. Demon Slayer is mid. Demon Slayer is your basic shonen. It has a generic or has a basic story. Well, guess what? Basic does not necessarily equal bad. In fact, for Demon Slayer in particular, I think a basic storyline may be its top reason for its popularity. With a basic storyline that's easy to understand, a wide audience can watch it, from younger kids to even the parents. It's easy to digest, and we know where the show is going. So how does Demon Slayer make a great anime out of a relatively generic storyline? Well, you do it by doing all the basic elements of an anime well, which leads me to the reason number 2. Characters. As lovable as Tanjiro may be as the main character, there were tons of people who named other characters as the reason for enjoying Demon Slayer. This isn't surprising at all. If you think about it, a lot of the most successful animes had characters that were loved more than the MC. Just take a look at Bleach or Naruto. Demon Slayer does a great job of giving personality and life to their characters, so they don't just feel like a side piece to the main character. A lot of them, including the demons, get plenty of quality screen time, which allows for backstories and character development. Without this, we wouldn't get attached to these characters and wouldn't be invested. Now to reason number 3, voice acting. In my opinion, voice acting is just as important as a character's visual design. Think about it. The characters are not only distinguishable by their visual look or fighting style, but also by the way they speak or yell. Demon Slayer's voice acting cast is straight up quality, and each actor was perfectly matched to their character. A lot of people mentioned that they enjoyed Tanjiro's ability to empathize with the demons. I don't think they'd be able to say that if Tanjiro's voice actor wasn't able to convey those emotions. Reason number 4, music. From the openings to the characters' themes, the music has been on point. By no means am I an expert on music, but you can't tell me that the music not only matches the animation, but it elevates it. Don't believe me? Watch season 1, episode 19. If we didn't have that epic music for that fight scene, I'm not sure it would have that global impact that it did. Reason number 5, power system. Now I was a little surprised, but there were a ton of people who said that they loved the power system. As you know, Demon Slayer's power system is based off breathing techniques. Coming from a martial arts background and upbringing, I actually really like the power system myself. Breathing is essential in so many different styles of martial arts, and even in swordsmanship. Now I want to give a shout out to Nick Connor because Nick did a great video on TikTok explaining the power system a little bit more, specifically the Demon Slayer's techniques. I'm summarizing quite a bit here, but what Nick found out through research was that the elements that we see on screen are actually not being produced by the Demon Slayers themselves. Rather, they're a visual representation of what they're trying to emulate. For a more in-depth explanation, I highly recommend checking out Nick's channel. Now, regardless of the elements actually being produced from the Demon Slayers or not, it's still pretty damn cool to see as a viewer. So what do y'all think? Do you agree with the reasons that people said? I think they're all pretty valid. I know everyone says Demon Slayer is carried by its animation, and yeah, for sure, animation is its strong point. But just because it has great animation and it may be its strong point, that doesn't mean that it doesn't have other great aspects to it and other elements that make it holistically a solid anime.